Now, there's a little-known sport that's on the rise across international courts. It's called pickleball. It combines a bit of tennis and ping pong, as well as some badminton. Australia's highest achieving player in the sport is Sarah Burr. She's about to head off to the US, where she'll play for Arizona Drive in Major League Pickleball. But before that, she's joining us here on Iron Breakfast from the Gold Coast. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. For the uninitiated, what is pickleball?
So I think you've basically nailed it. It combines elements of tennis, badminton and ping pong. So you're basically hitting a plastic wiffle ball over a net with a paddle. So it kind of looks a little bit like a ping pong
I'm talking to Sarah.
paddle, and you're playing on a court that is roughly the size of a badminton court.
Oh, we just had a little bit of buffering, I think, on your line, but I think we got the message about what it involves. How did you end up playing pickleball?
So I basically just saw a Facebook post from some friends which showed them on a podium with a medal around their neck, and they were holding a paddle, but I could see like a tennis court in the background. So I was really intrigued. So I reached out to this friend and they offered to show me how to play the sport, and I was absolutely hooked from the first time that I played.
Were you a sports person growing up or anything like that? I mean, not many people just pick up a new sport and suddenly become, a leading player.
So I played a lot of tennis growing up as a junior, so I used to train quite heavily. I actually had the same tennis coach as Sam Stosur, so I was sort of coming up through the ranks of junior tennis. I was in a squad with her younger brother Dominic, but essentially I saw all the work that she was putting in and what was involved in becoming a professional tennis player, and decided to walk away from it. So it was a bit of regret that I've sort of carried with me through life. So when I came across pickleball, I felt like it was my second chance to have a go at sport.
And you got a life-changing phone call, I think, just before Christmas. What was it?
Yes. So I received a phone call from a team saying that I'd been drafted on a team owned by Michael Phelps, Devin Booker, the NBA player, Dierks Bentley, country music star, and Larry Fitzgerald, an NFL player. So pretty mind-blowing that, a 36-year-old mum from Australia being drafted on basically a celebrity pickleball team. It's pretty wild to receive that phone call.
And there's some suggestion that Tennis Australia might encourage clubs around this country to host pickleball as well. Can you see a big future for it here?
Absolutely. We've got all these tennis facilities here, and I do believe that tennis and pickleball can very peacefully coexist. You can fit 4 pickleball courts on a tennis court, so it's a matter of dragging in some temporary nets and some lines, and we can definitely use the facilities. It's a beautiful lead-in sport for young children as well. It's a little bit easier to master pickleball, and it can lead nicely into tennis, or people can actually still play both quite happily. So I'm really excited to hear the reports that Tennis Australia is getting on board. I think it's a great thing for tennis and definitely for pickleball.
And if you want
to see them sort of coexisting.
If you want to try it, is it easy to find a local pickleball group, or I don't know what you call yourselves?
Absolutely, yeah. There's associations and clubs all over Australia now. There's I believe 70. There's 12,000 players, so it's just a matter of reaching out to your local state or territory association, or you can just go to Pickleball Australia website and you'll find your local clubs there. But it's a super welcoming, all ages, all ability levels are welcome, and it's really addictive, really social and fun. So I definitely encourage everyone to give it a go. It's a silly name, but it's a really fun sport, so I really encourage you to have a go.
Maybe need to rebrand. Sarah Burr, thank you so much. Good luck in Arizona. Hopefully you'll have some better phone connection and we might chat to you once you get over there.
Thank you.
That's Sarah Burr, Australia's most successful pickleball player.